Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for April, and so I am focusing on the Twin Flame journey. My guides asked me to break down the Twin Flame journey by zodiac sign, and so that's what I'm doing this round of zodiac readings, and so we're going to get some twin flame messages from your counterpart. We're going to pull in with some twin flame oracle messages. We'll dig a little bit deeper into this spiritual journey. We're going to see what's going to be illuminated, and then we're going to see what's really going on with the tarot. And so welcome in, Sag. Let's keep in mind that this is for any major Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if this message does not resonate, then check your other signs and placements. So let's jump right in. I got my cat Sophia joining me today. She jumped right up the second I was done getting into your energies, and so my little Sophia, we call her Fia Boo for short, and so Fia's gonna join us today, Sag. So let's jump in and get some twin flame messages for you. What your counterpart would like you to know. 111. Instant manifestation. So I do feel you're on the precipice of manifesting likely twin flame union, and so you're dealing with somebody stuck in a codependent situationship, and they're lying to everybody about how much they're suffering in that codependent cycle. And so I think your energy is very intimidating to this person, Sagittarius. So yeah, you're definitely dealing with somebody lying about how much they're suffering without you, stuck in a codependent situation right now. And I do feel they're coming to terms with the fact that they never should have kept you a secret. So somebody's secretly been holding on to you in another relationship cycle is kind of what it looks like, Sagittarius. And right now, their biggest regret was letting you go. And so they're not running from you. They're running from themselves is what they're running from. And so I do feel, although this person wants a family with you one day, they're kind of losing faith, but they are obsessed with you, obsessed with spying on you, watching you. And I just feel like right now they're in a spiral of hate. Your person is having a hard time forgiving themselves is what it feels like for all of the pain that they've caused you, and they're really trapped in their head. I don't think they're seeing things clearly, but they definitely miss you. I think they miss your beautiful face, Sag. They can't forget you, and whatever codependent situation they're in right now, it could be another person, or it could just be a circle of friends that's kind of holding your person back, but they regret letting you go. They regret running from you, and I feel they're obsessed with watching you. So let's see what needs to come through with the Twin Flame Oracle deck. So cutting cords is going to be needed. So I feel your person is struggling with releasing some karmic attachments here, and so I feel you're being asked to be patient. Patience really is a virtue on the twin flame journey, and so patience is going to be key if you are the divine feminine, so please be patient. I do feel this situation requires a little bit more time as some family karma kind of clears, and so that's what's really in focus this month, Sag, would be ancestral karma from your lineage and your counterpart's lineage. That's really in focus. So what's really going to help you be patient at this time is working on balancing and clearing your chakra pathway in order to increase the energy flow between you and your counterpart, because you're dealing with somebody that is attached in a codependent situation. And so you might need to cleanse and cut the cords between you and your counterpart in order for them to clear out a codependent cycle here. And so I think a lot of mirroring energies, and that's what the twin flame does, comes in to mirror exactly what it is that's keeping you stuck. And so I do feel you're likely reacting to your counterpart's energy and receiving a lot of telepathic divine communication. And so this divine communication is likely coming in from your guides, your higher self, and your counterpart's higher self. And so pay attention to the signs and the things, because I do feel they're cautioning you. You're likely receiving a lot of downloads, and so you're needing to hold the faith, because I do feel your person it's feeling like a bottoming out. They so want to have a family with you one day, and so I feel all of these secret hidden emotions are about to boil to the surface. So let's see what else is going on in this spiritual journey for April. What? I didn't realize I had any reversals, and so wow. Wow, we get unconditional love in reversed with sharing. And so your person is definitely stuck in a codependent situation. And so when we're not in alignment with unconditional love, then we feel the need to control another. I do feel a toxic trauma bond here that is not love. Likely your person is dealing with a very unhealthy relationship with another to mirror to them the unhealthy relationship that they're showing to themselves. You're dealing with somebody that's lacking self-love. I feel there's a lack of healthy relationships around them. They're likely dealing with somebody that belittles them, criticizes them, or maybe your person is the one criticizing others in order to reflect back to them what needs to be healed. And so I do feel somebody is going to be ready to reach out soon after they learn this beneficial lesson. So let's see what else needs to come through for you. Interesting that was reversed. So I usually don't read them in reverse, but that came out in reverse for a reason. So definitely a lesson in self-love, self-care. When we're not treating our journey as sacred and our mind and our body, and we're not treating them in a healthy way, then we're not rooted in unconditional love either. And so there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of over mental stimulus I feel on your counterparts end. Emotional, physical, mental stimulus, all of this is causing a lot of negative reactions in order for your person to face fear. So there's fear. And fear really is just an illusion of the mind, right? And so fear is also an ego-based emotion. Our ego wants to keep us stuck in these old, outdated, codependent situations. And so there's fear of stepping out of that comfort zone. What's comfortable, what's easy, sometimes isn't always what's best for us, right? And then we become stuck, we become stagnant, and then we have all of these expectations. And so I do feel your counterpart is experiencing a very painful heart awakening. And I think it's really triggering a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. And so self-care is going to be needed on your end, I feel. And there's another reversal, the seeker reversed. Oh my God, imparting wisdom reversed. And so, yeah, your person, I feel, is so stuck. When we are on this spiritual journey, when we are on the twin flame journey, it sparks this yearning for this deeper knowledge, this deeper truth. So I also feel your person here has likely been misguided by falsehoods, by lies, by slander of some sort. And I feel they're deep in the darkness of the void trying to find that deeper meaning in their life. And so I do feel there's resistance to stepping in the spotlight here. I do feel a connection where the two of you are here to impart a lot of ancestral wisdom from clearing all of this karma from your lineage and your bloodline. And so self-care is what the feminine, I feel, is being asked to do in this connection. And that's what the Empress does. The Empress cares and nurtures for her body, her mind. She makes healthy choices. She infuses her life with positivity, even if things aren't great. And not everything is perfect. Life is not perfect, and doesn't matter how spiritually advanced or aligned you are, challenges are still going to arise. How are you going to handle those challenges? When you are aware of all of these unhealthy habits and you consciously choose to shift them, then you can really embody self-love and self-care. And so I do feel your person's connected to a social circle here that's really not good for them. That's not really been contributing to their growth. They're in a relationship cycle with a romantic partner that's been depleting them, keeping them stuck and stagnant. And there's going to be a major shift in April. There's going to be a tower or something to come in order to let go of this old, ineffective, outdated belief when it comes to this codependent situation. So pay attention to the telepathy. I do feel your counterpart is really connecting with you in the spiritual realm. And you're likely transmitting their thoughts and their emotions. There's a moment of liberation coming in the month of April for these connections. And so let's see what's going to be illuminated. Yeah, your person's trying to regain control. I feel everything's kind of spinning out of control. It's feeling like complete chaos. And, you know, we spiral and spiral many times over in these karmic loops, these karmic cycles. But your person is like so magnetically drawn to you. It is triggering all of this fear at this time. And we think of Sag. Sag is the archer. Sagittarius is the most expanded zodiac sign. It is ruled by Jupiter. And so somebody is expanding their heart. So we're going to see what else needs to be illuminated. They deeply fear rejection. I think they are so afraid that you are going to reject them. And you know, that's how these situations work. We cannot go towards the counterpart when we're still stuck in a codependent situation. And that's where faith is required. We kind of have to leave the old behind before the new can come in. And that can be very terrifying and scary when we really don't know what's on the other side. There's going to be a tower. This is a tower reversed. The universe has a plan, is what I want to say. And so your person is shifting their entire belief system. I feel Taurus energy coming through, Sag. So you could be dealing with the Taurus. I just heard Taurus. And then we got all of these in reverse too. So they've been withholding communication. They've been definitely way off the rails, way off track from this spiritual connection, all out of fear of rejection. So they're going to have to face their fears. I feel a huge release of a pathway that's not meant for your person because they're not where they're meant to be. A huge release. Your person might be dealing with all kinds of fingers pointing at them. Seven of Wands. It feels like the Seven of Wands. I think they're being accused. They're needing to defend themselves. They got a lot of people pointing the finger at them, accusing them. And this is a huge karmic release, 1113. That's what I was shown a long time ago. So we're shifting out of the 1111 old twin flame timeline template, and we're shifting into 1113. Is what was shown to me years ago at the beginning of the journey. And so 11 is mastering these karmic cycles, and 13 is rebirthing, right? Allowing the old to die away, because I do feel maybe your person's dealing with a karmic, accusing them that, you know, they know that your person wants to seize this opportunity with you. They know that this is their hopes and wishes, but maybe somebody is staying stuck because of some financial obligations. Maybe there's a financial obligation here, and that's also creating some fears. So let's jump in with the tarot and see what else needs to come through for you, Sag. I'm trying to keep things short and sweet. I also feel, too, your person knows that they have to reject their social group, their circle of friends. That's really been holding them back. And so, yeah, there we go. We got the Hierophant. And we got the Six of Pentacles. I knew Taurus energy was sitting in this reading. And so Taurus is the highest authority, the Hierophant, the High Priest. So the High Priest and the High Priestess, they're counterparts, right? So I do feel two people who are very spiritually gifted. And there's the fear, right? With the red, I'm seeing red is the fear. And so I feel something about keys, some Akashic keys being unlocked, and there is a need to rebalance a very unjust, imbalanced situation. So actually today, as I'm filming this, it is the full moon in Libra energy. And so if your person was giving to more than one, if there was a lack of reciprocity, I feel the divine is stepping in to bring this change. And this is going to be a change in beliefs, restructuring our beliefs, our foundations. Taurus, the Hierophant does represent authority figures. It represents the highest authority, higher than the Emperor. The Hierophant is, you know, a direct connection to God. It also represents structures and institutions. And so maybe some religious backgrounds have been a block to this rebalancing. So we're going to see what else needs to come through for your twin flame journey, Sag, for the month of April. So let's see what else needs to come through for Sagittarius. So what does Sag need to be aware of? So we got the Two of Cups. It kind of come out sideways. So it's actually a little bit more upright than sideways. So I feel the possibility for a union to take place in the month of April. And, you know, we've got Easter coming up this weekend. And Easter does speak of rebirth, renewal, the resurrection of Christ. And so we've got your person here. It's funny. On this side of the table, we get the Two of Cups. That kind of landed on the self-care. And then all of this withholding energy. Yeah, we've got a King of Cups here, withholding emotions, withholding that emotional offer, really focused on I feel, illuminating something. And we get the Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles in reversed with the Seven of Coins reversed. And so your person's been staying stuck, stagnant, water in a dead tree. They're like coming to a dead stop. I feel recognizing that they made a poor investment with somebody that I think they thought was their person. Queen of Cups reverse. We got two people not on the same page. So you could be dealing with your person in a situation and it's all about the money. All I see is pentacles here. except for the King of Cups. And the King of Cups can very much withhold emotions, right? Has a hard time handling emotions. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Below the Queen of Cups reversed, we got this King of Wands with the Nine of Cups reversed and the Ten of Cups reversed with the Chariot. So I think a fire's been lit is what I'm feeling. Your person could even be dealing with somebody that really isn't emotionally invested. The Queen of Cups reversed, she manipulates with her emotions, bottom line. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She cries all the time, plays the victim. She's the, oh, poor pitiful me, I can't live without you. And I feel your person's about ready to piece out of this situation. I think they're angry. They're finding their drive and determination to release something toxic, codependent, something that really isn't bringing them fulfillment. And I feel maybe it's brought a lot of indulgences, and maybe you were dealing with somebody that was, you know, only thinking about themselves, very selfish. I feel this King of Wands, he's got a little bit of a smug look on his face. He looks like a smug prick, to be honest, Sag. And so, and I feel played into a karmic cycle, maybe to intentionally cause you some pain. But I feel this situation is going to be released. So with the 7 minus the 3, it's like gripping to control because of the financial security. I feel there's no emotions left. There's been a lot of manipulation. Yeah, your person's dealing with a karmic, codependent, feminine energy. Somebody that manipulates to get what she wants. She doesn't know her worth. She doesn't know her value. She pretended to be the Empress, and the Empress reversed is not a nurturer, doesn't take care of the kids. This could be, you know, somebody that your person thought was a life partnership, definitely not a life partnership. And they've stayed with this person maybe because they couldn't afford to take care of themselves. This person, I feel, is infertile. There's no creativity, there's no abundance, there's no fertility. And I do feel your person is like saying, hey, like I've manifested abundance. I'm grounded, I'm stable, I'm solid. And I feel choosing to kind of put that final nail in the coffin. And I feel this person is going to feel betrayed. The Empress reversed, Taurus, Libra. Definitely not a nurturer. There could be a cheating scenario exposed, and maybe your person's just been so busy focused on work that they didn't see this going on in the background. But I feel like your person had an image to maintain in the public eye, and I feel that's getting shattered. And so the Chariot, Cancer energy, Sag. This person is gathering their emotions. We've got water, we've got fire, we've got passion, we've got love, and they've really been thinking about what it is I'm going to invest in. And so even though it looks like your person's in a commitment with somebody else, they've really just been focused on their money, focused on their work, and in this situation kind of flying solo. And so there is going to be a rebalancing. So you got to really watch for any unhealthy habits, Sag. I do feel a spiritual connection. I do feel a coming together here. And I do feel victory and success. And this might not play out until like Cancer or Leo season. But I feel exposure of this going on right now. And so I do feel your person's likely experiencing a lot of very uncomfortable ascension symptoms. And they're dealing with a manipulator. And you know, as above, so below. And so I feel like something coming back to bite your person in the butt. Your person could be married, but I feel this is more connected to this Two of Cups. This twin flame union will involve a 3D marriage, a 3D commitment. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. And so I do feel your person is ascending out of this karmic cycle. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And so your person's been wearing a false mask in a false relationship. And so they know very soon they're going to have to decide to take that mask off. They know they're going to have to be authentic, and there's fear of taking the mask off and being authentic. And so what I think you're being asked to do this month, Sag, is just allow your inner youthful child to shine bright, because you're shining the light on a deceptive situation. And that's kind of what I got. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated, Sagittarius. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.